post. So
You've gotten the line a ton these first couple games. How have you tried to do more than just stand there and shoot three pointers? You've also gotten to the line where you've been very good.
it's just about taking advantage of what the defense gives. Trying not to like force anything right now. Just I'm really trying to just kind of find my way back into playing for him. And it's just, I think we do a great job of moving and setting screens and cutting to get other people open. And I think it's a big result of that, just everybody moving and then a little lane will open up and be able to take advantage of it and draw a foul.
You played 23 minutes today. How did you feel stamina-wise?
I'd like to say I felt good, but I was pretty gassed, especially in the second half. It's just, it'll come back. It'll come back. Just needs, a couple more days. It was better than it was. In the past couple practices, it's better than it was, and probably the game the other day. But towards this down the stretch, I kind of caught me pretty quickly. And I was talking to coach, trying to manage it and all that, but it hit me pretty quick towards the end. Just a little bit of fatigue. So it's just something that'll come back over time.
Just the second game back, but do you feel like you're gelling out there with those guys in terms of your role out there on the floor and where you're supposed to be and just kind of the flow of the game?
Yeah, so like I said, earlier in the week, I felt like I was really kind of finding my spot in the offense and the defense leading up to when I got injured. And so just a little bit of time off can take away from that a little bit, but I feel like I'm trying to get back into the same spot where I was when I got hurt, and it's a little bit of a process. It takes some effort. It's a little bit different of a system than I played in for the past 4 years. So I'm getting used to it, and I feel like I got improvements I can make every day.
Russ said Wednesday that he wanted to play you 8 to 10 minutes your first game,
right?
And you ended up playing 17.
Right.
Was there a number going into today, and how far did you exceed that number or so?
I don't think there was a number going into today. I think it was more of a fatigue and win type of deal. If I was tired, then I would take a break. And that was some of the big reasons why I would come out when I did. I gave coach the tired signal a couple of times, and just trying to work back into shape. It's just something that I'm working on now, obviously, and that was the biggest limitation of minutes in general.
Is it more challenging to mesh with these guys on the offensive end or on the defensive end?
I'd say offensive. I feel like defensive. It's something that we kind of ironed out earlier in the season, and the fact of once you understand where everybody's supposed to go, what kind of movements everybody's supposed to make, then you just pick those up quicker. But offensive is more. It's more of a guessing game, more working off your teammates, and it's not like there's set moves for every single offense, especially when we're in freelance. There's no, set agenda for if he does this, then you do this. It's just playing off each other, so that's a little bit harder of something to get used to.
What did you think when Coach decided to let you guys just watch the film on Thursday instead of running you to? Because you were anticipating a lot of running in your future when we talked to you on Wednesday.
I was more anticipating just a lot of, critique of that game.
Sounds like you got some of that.
Yeah, and just to sit there and watch that game, it sends a pretty loud message. And it was a long film session, watching the full game. So just to watch that whole thing unfold, to watch the end, to watch them run across the court in the game, that really, I think, sent a loud message to us.
That you didn't want that to happen again, or what was the message?
That we don't want that to happen again. You don't want anybody celebrating on your home floor. You don't want to lose in the fashion that we lost in. And just to see the lack of effort and energy and enthusiasm and execution, defensively and offensively, was something that really stood out to coach and everyone else.
Did you think that was a lot better today?
I think it was better.
Yeah.
Personally, I felt like we gave a better effort. Obviously, we did not play our best game. There's a lot of areas where we can improve, and I can improve in a lot of areas. I think I had too many turnovers today. But overall, I think offensively we can get better, defensively we can get better. We shot the ball well today, so that kind of gave us a big boost. But I think there's still a lot of shots to be made with this team overall.
Makes Christmas a little bit better.
Oh, definitely. If we, exactly how it feels coming off of a loss. I'm glad we had this game going into Christmas break because it gives us a little bit of steam going forward, and that loss doesn't have to sit over our head for couple days.
Thanks, Cam.
With the other night being your first official game as a Tar Heel, you kind of glad to have more of a typical Tar Heel normal experience today?
Oh, I was looking forward to this game ever since the second I stepped off that court on Wednesday. I really just, wanted to get back into the win column. That game did not sit well with me for the past couple of days, and I've experienced some disappointing moments in sports throughout my 21 years of life, and so I tried to manage it as best I could and direct that energy into today's game and not let it sit there and depress me for 3 days. But I feel like we bounced back with a better energy, and this is a much better game to go into a holiday with.
Thanks, appreciate it.